Today's modern applications are no longer simple. Not only are they complex internally, but they also have multiple back-end dependencies and multiple interfaces that you need to go ahead and validate. So your first question is going to be, how do I test this behemoth? And this is where Parasoft SOA test can help. So SOA test can actually help me create multiple tests that go across the different channels and then coordinate them together, creating true omni-channel or multi-channel tests. Everything from my web front end, accessing the APIs directly, validating interfaces through my mobile application, as well as validating the data on the back end. So this is great. I've got a test now that's going across all of these different channels, but the problem's actually moved. What about all of these back-end dependencies? So to test this system, I'm trying to use these dependencies that might not be available yet because maybe they're being developed by another team. It might be a third party where I have a transaction fee, or maybe their test environment is down when I actually need it. Or lastly, maybe I can't scale this dependent infrastructure sufficiently so I can really stress test my application. This is where service virtualization comes into play. With service virtualization with Parasoft Virtualize, we can simulate the behavior of the application, both functionally as well as the data that's being controlled. And we can also control its performance characteristics as well, giving you total control of your test environment. Bringing these two pieces together is the test data. Leveraging our data repository infrastructure, we can tie together both the front-end tests as well as the back-end service virtualization and tie them together with a complete test data model. This all gets packaged up within a test environment, allowing me to orchestrate and control both my tests and my service virtualization assets into the same ecosystem and packaging them up so I can reuse them. Reuse them individually or reuse them as part of my continuous testing process. Leveraging dynamic test environments for multiple swim lanes with functional testing, performance testing, or even security testing. And then aggregating all of this data together into a centralized dashboard.